good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dane Banks, aka DJ Fine, CEO of JTU. We are Jersey Magazine and Jersey Downs, and I'm here with the homie Louis.
How y'all doing? I'm Louis Banks. Yo, I appreciate you for having me.
Appreciate you coming through, brother. You know, Louis everything. You know, we like Louis. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to know Louis a little bit, man. This guy is from Peru, came over to the US to make a dope name for himself. A big upcoming artist from Jersey. You guys stay tuned and watch him. So Louis,
talk to me, brother.
Your background, man. So you came from Peru, right?
I did. Yeah.
Slums, right? And your parents have been a big influence, right?
Huge.
So talk to me a little bit about your parents and what their influence did for you to now pursue this career now with your music.
Well, what my parents did, just hard work. Just a hard work ethic. They inspired me, they motivated me, they taught me the standards of what hard work really is. So like I came from Peru, you said, right? I came from the slums. Slums, why? Because it didn't have no streets. It only had dirt. I remember there was graffitis on the walls, cracks on the walls. My house only had one door in the whole house, one door, yeah. And really, it's just the fact that my parents really got us from there to the USA here, where I'm at now. And look, I'm at a nice, beautiful studio. Appreciate you, thank you. And that's, you know, I can't let that go, and that holds on to your head. And it's like, if I'm here now, can't go back.
You definitely
can't go back.
Definitely like that. Like well said. So you have a passion for music, but not only passion for music, but also education, right? So you have your associate's degree
in psychology.
Yeah. And now you want to mesh your associate's degree in psychology with music. Tell me where that passion came from.
Well, I started doing music. Well, I did music when I was young. Always as an entertainer. Always did. How I started was I was dancing. I was doing poems for my family. My family would just play some cultural instruments like a cajon, some spoon instruments, and what I would do, I would just like dance and stuff like that. But it was never a big dream. I mean, it was never a big. How do I say it? It was never a goal for my parents for me to be a musician or a soccer player, which I love too. And they just pushed my education. Once I got here, they was just like, no, school. And so I was like, all right, I'll do school, whatever. I almost failed high school because I hated that's how much I hated school. But because because of my mom really pushed me. She motivated, she inspired me. She always gave me everything that I wanted. She sacrificed her life for me. And so I tried to sacrifice my life for her as well too. So I was like, all right, if you want me to go to school, I'll go to school. If you want me to go to college, I'll go to college. I went to college, and that changed my life completely. And so, but while I was in college, she passed away. And I realized that she wanted me to be happy at the end. Successful, but happy. And I've been doing music all my life, even as a hobby. Even when I didn't take it publicly, I always did it as a hobby. And so 2 years ago, I was just like, you know what? I'm just go at it hard, and because I love doing this, you know, I'm never gonna stop.
Definitely. I like that. And you recently just dropped your EP.
My EP, Graduation. Because I graduated, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to the guy for graduating. And he told me on the side that he got accepted into Montclair State University. So check out your boy. If you're in Montclair State, make sure you network with your boy Louis. Definitely.
Facts.
And what made you pick Montclair State University?
Well, the fact that it has a good psychology program, and also it's like 10 minutes away from my house.
Oh, that's convenient too.
Yeah, it's very convenient, and it's a great school. It's a great school.
So now you integrate both your Spanish side and your English into. So tell me about your creative music aspect, right? So now do you do just songs in Spanish and then some songs in English, or do you mesh them together?
I do both.
Okay.
I do both. I do Spanish songs and English songs, and I mash them up together. Make bangers.
And now you told me about performing that. Now, what is the crowd reaction when you've done something like that? Like just doing that ultimate switch up real quick, or just from spinning the bars to just spinning the bars now in Spanish.
I mean, when I perform, it's just and when I perform in English and Spanish, the reactions that I get, the last reaction that I get, it was just like, oh shit, like it was like, because I guess people don't know that I'm Spanish. I guess, and so like when I come in, I speak English of course, and then when I'm performing, I'm singing, and then the Spanish part just comes in. It's like, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Like it was like, but then you know you rock with it. Then I believe just, my music is just empowering, so. And I'm pretty sure you like to be empowered, right?
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. And what's some of the most empowering messages you can say that are in your music that you point out to your fans and everything?
Do not give up. That's number one. Wherever you came from, whoever you are, whatever people say to you, and that's not gonna stop you. It's just dream big. That's another one. You can't stop, no matter. You just can't give up. That's really my main message, is to the people who feel weak, who feel sometimes even manipulated by other people. Keep going with your thought. Keep going with your thought. Whatever makes you happy, chase it. Chase that dream, because at the end of the day, it's going to be for you and nobody else.
Definitely. And that story is ultimately inspired by just the fact that you're coming from Peru.
Yeah.
And coming from, like you said, the dirt, the slums, no sidewalks, one door on the house, to over here now, being successful, being educated, and now really finding your passion in music. That's good, man. Like, that's good. That's good.
It's a blessing, man. And really, I thank God for that. I thank God for that.
And like you said, your parents are a big influence on that. And like
Huge.
and like you said, rest in peace to your mom, but she was a big influence on you and your drive and your passion. So definitely keep doing that for her, man.
Not just my mom, my father too is a huge ass worker. Man, he works from like 6 a.m. to like 9 p.m. sometimes.
So so that grind point has been going on and on from the beginning of your life, just from a young to now where you're at.
Definitely. My mom worked 3 jobs. 3 jobs, bro. She went from 6 a.m. She came back like around 6 p.m. and left around 9 p.m. to go to work at night job, bro. Yeah, bro. It was crazy, but it was she just sacrificed herself, and so I'm gonna do everything I can.
And you are.
To make that sacrifice worth it.
That's dope, brother.
Yeah.
Real quick, I wanna touch on this EP. What kind of LUII are we seeing on this graduation EP that you just dropped? Is this like a celebration, like because obviously you accomplished the graduation? So now is this like a celebration EP, or what kind of LUII are we seeing on this EP?
Yeah, graduation represents celebration, of course, but also growth. Because after college, really, and I'm still gonna continue studying, but after this first degree, it's just changed my life completely. I am who I am today because of all the challenges that I've had through college, not just through college, but through school, through my life, just through everything. And so really, graduation EP represents growth and of course celebration. Yeah.
I like that. And what's the next one that's coming out? You didn't mention that.
It's called Foreigner's World. You're actually the first person I'm telling to. So it's exclusive, sneak peek. Don't tell nobody. Alright, so it's called Foreigner's World. It's collabing with a producer from Canada, my own producer from Jersey over here, and a producer from Florida. And so this is just a year of networking.
And how's that feel, brother? Like just being able to say a statement like that, just working with somebody from out of the country, like how is that?
It's just a blessing, bro. Like it's amazing how your thoughts can really align yourself with whatever you want. Whatever you think, you will get it if you continue having those thoughts and do not put in no doubts.
Absolutely.
And so it's amazing how that power works.
I love it. Yeah, there first, man. LUII in the building. Tell them how they can follow you, book you, everything, brother. Go for it.
They can follow me at IG, official LUII, OFFICA, IAL, LUII, double I's at the end, official LUII. I'm everywhere. SoundCloud, music, Spotify, Google Music, Amazon, anywhere. Where else? Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. Website's coming soon, very soon. Website's coming very soon. It's on the works right now as we're speaking.
He's gonna have LV stuff all over the website. You can't miss it.
LUII everything. LUII everything.
Yeah. You're there first, man. LUII, appreciate you.
My brother, thank you for that. Thanks.
Jersey turned up entertainment. Entertainment.